Greetings, everyone. I am Sabrina Lowry, the tech evangelist, and I want to bring your attention to my new approved broker CE courses. I am so excited because for over a year as a real estate broker and an instructor, we've known that the Georgia Real Estate Commission would be changing their rules and requirements for license renewal for all brokers in the state of Georgia, which now requires, as part of your 36 hours of CE credit as a broker, 18 hours of those CE credits must now be broker approved CE courses that meet the standards as required by the Georgia Real Estate Commission. And what that means is there are a number of schools that have submitted courses for approval for brokers. This also includes associate brokers, because in the event that you decide one day to leave the broker you're with and start your own firm or become qualifying broker of someone's firm or even your own, there are some training classes that would be applicable to you as a licensee. So I wanted to come on, talk about what these new courses look like. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also LinkedIn. Sabrina Lowry Enterprises on Facebook and LinkedIn, and on IG. My handle is at Sabrina Lowry. So, what I would like to do now, if you are on my LinkedIn or my Facebook pages, is I would like to share with you what some of these upcoming courses look like. So, I'm so excited. So, the first class that I have coming up is a regular CE class, and it is titled Digital Domination. This technology masterclass is ideal for those that struggle with technology or just need a little bit more support to set up your systems, get that strategic technology plan. And guess what? By auditing your technology, you may actually put real dollars back into your business budget for marketing or new technology. So that's always super nice. So, what I want to encourage you to do is scan that QR code that is on your screen to take advantage of this live in person boot camp. It is 4 hours of CE, and it will be in Noonan, Georgia at the Comfort Inn. And I want for you to scan that QR code, get all the information you need. This is happening on Tuesday, August 27th, and I don't want you to miss it. So again, let me, for IG, all my folks, there are images that look like this on my timeline right now. And so I want you to take a look at that graphic for the Digital Domination CE class that is happening on August 27th in Noonan. And it is sponsored by New Pathways Consultant. The CE credits are powered by the Posh Academy. And I want to say a special thanks to Wessels and Gerber attorneys for their sponsorship. And we look forward to seeing all of you in Noonan for Digital Domination. This is one of my highly sought after CE classes. And if you don't know, you can get the tools you need and be equipped to level up your success in this opportunity. So, August 27th, that's the first one I'd like to introduce to you. So, let's move on. I have the broker CE catalog that I want to share with you. And these courses are coming to you from several of the real estate schools that I have curated these broker CE courses. So I'm going to go ahead and list those out. And again, all my IG viewers, if you want to hop over to my LinkedIn page or my Facebook, facebook.com/Sabrina Lowry RE Tech. that is my business page, you will be able to see my course catalog that I'm sharing on screen on the live stream right as we speak. So let's jump right in. So one of my first courses here is the Audit Proof Your Brokerage. Audit Proof Your Brokerage is a course that I curated because when I first became a broker over 15 years ago, I was audited when I decided to start my own real estate brokerage firm. Now, this was the norm. As I was told historically, the newer brokers tend to get audited so they can ensure that you've got your systems and processes and documentation in order, especially for those brokers that do decide to hold an escrow account, which is the other people's money for the sales, which would be your earnest money deposits. It would be in property management, those security deposits, those pet deposits, and those repair escrows, funds that you are holding on behalf of others. So let's audit proof your brokerage. Let me help you set up those SOPs. What are those standards of practice? What are those workflows that will set you up for success so that if the Georgia Real Estate Commission comes knocking at your door, you will be fine. All right. So that's one of the first classes. Super excited about that one coming soon to a city near you. Next up, I've got my essential technology systems for the modern broker. Let's talk about how you've got to know some technology in order to be a modern broker. And so there are going to be some tech tools and some tech tips that I will share in that class called Essential Technology Systems for the Modern Broker. So again, I am live streaming across multiple platforms, and I thank you so much for tuning in on my Facebook, my LinkedIn, and my YouTube pages so that you can see the visuals that I am screen sharing right now as I describe my upcoming CE courses. So let's move on. The next course is called From Team Leader to CEO. Let's level up that promotion, shall we? By scaling your brokerage with systems, structure, and leadership. So in this broker CE class, you will learn some strategies for a sustainable business that grows effectively year over year. And I will also teach you succession planning to secure your brokerage's future. So some people are salespersons at this time making a decision to go after their broker's license, aspiring brokers, those associate brokers. You want to learn, how do I just go from leading a team of me to leading a team of we, whether it's 2, 3, or 24. You want to learn what it takes with leadership skills and structure, how to scale your brokerage. Super excited about that class as well. If y'all like what you're hearing, give me some hearts and some likes. I want to also know from you, what topics would you like to see and would you be interested in learning? So here's a few more of the broker approved CE classes. We have our master class for savvy brokers. Here is the opportunity to learn some best practices for owning and operating a brokerage. So again, there are salespersons that are making a decision whether or not to get their broker's license, start a firm, and what does it take to do so. I will go over what those requirements are, what the Georgia Real Estate Commission requires, what the regulations say, what do the business laws say, a little business ethics. What does a community association management company do? What does a property management company do? And why do all of those entities require a broker in charge? All right, so that's that masterclass for savvy brokers. I want y'all to get in where you fit in because these are designed for brokers. The next class is mastering advanced contracts, compliance, and case law for brokers. So, in this broker CE class, I'm giving the toolkit with the legal forms, those contracts and agreements, and those compensation agreements, those management agreements, those lease agreements, those independent contractor agreements, and so much more. That is your opportunity to see how I've been able to own, manage multiple real estate firms over my 20 plus career, excuse me, 20 plus year career in real estate, and how we use these contracts. Compliance is key, but there are also some laws that will help brokers write these contracts in a very legal way. All right. So the next class that I have curated for brokers is Train to Retain. Why must we retain agents? Why must we train agents? Designing agent onboarding, mentorship, training, and retention systems. So, in this broker CE class, I will help you not just build your systems, but how do we manage these relationships personally and professionally? What are these personality traits? Some of you all may have heard of the DISC personality test. There are a number of others. And then once you have your systems and tools in place, how do you create a environment that is constantly learning? And by training and developing leaders within your own firm, that is exactly the key to setting up your business for success. So we'll go through those retention systems and what it takes to be that managing broker that is not just sustaining a team, but is growing their team. So if you'd like a copy of all of these courses and you want to know, what do I teach? How can I book you to teach these courses, Sabrina Lowry? I want you to go to sabrinalowry.com, and I will be happy to provide you with a copy of these courses and the course codes. And then you can make a decision on whether or not you would like this course to be a live in person or a virtual CE opportunity. So I'm very excited about those courses. And now I want to share with you a second set of CE courses that I have. And for Broker CE, the next upcoming CE class is the Tech Boot Camp for brokers and leaders in real estate. And this class will be held live at the Sanctuary at Stony Point in Cumming, Georgia, where we will have all of the technology tools that you need in this masterclass designed specifically for brokers to learn how to use Google Workspace as an example, Office 365 with Copilot, Google Gemini and ChatGPT for some of your AI tools, and so much more, including that digital marketing strategy on Canva, because their AI tools will absolutely allow you to level up your skills, and not just your skills, but your online presence for your brand and your brokerage. So the Tech Boot Camp is coming up on September 11th. I want you to go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen. For those of you that are watching the replay, just go to sabrinalowry.com and check out my Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook feeds, where you will be able to retrieve those registration links. All right. I want to be intentional about why we are here and what we are doing, the people who I serve and what I'm doing it for. I have been in this industry long enough to know that as a business coach, as a digital coach, people have the need for education. And if we don't put these opportunities in front of you, you will miss out. So here I am, right at your disposal. I would love for you to spend these 3 or 4 hours as brokers, get those CE credits that you need for your license renewal, and check out the technology boot camp, because this one is absolutely designed for those leaders and those brokers in real estate. So that one is powered by Lunds Pro Inspection Group. And again, that will be an in person class at the sanctuary at Stony Point. While I have your attention, and if you missed the last class we did at the sanctuary at Stony Point, I will give you an opportunity to click this QR code and make sure that you see all of the upcoming courses, not just presented by me as your instructor, but there are several other phenomenal instructors at Lunds Pro Group that will teach you various topics, and the courses that you see on the screen are specific courses for brokers, approved for 3 hours of CE, and all of these courses are designed with you in mind. So I would like the opportunity to present for your organization. You can bring me into your brokerage, your school, and we will be able to select the course that is perfect for your audience. So, if you have any additional questions about these upcoming broker CE classes, just comment in this thread. I'll be sure to respond with the links and the QR codes. Send me a direct private message if you prefer. And if you want to come to these classes, I'll just throw them up on the screen one more time. Digital domination, building your business, your brokerage, and your brand using technology and AI. This is the 4-hour CE class happening live in Noonan on August 27th, starting at 10 a.m. And coming on September 11th, that is the broker CE version of digital domination. And this one is your tech boot camp for brokers and leaders in real estate. So scan that QR code. Be sure to check out the registration pages. And if you have any additional questions for me, I can be reached at SabrinaLowryEnterprises.com. You can also just connect with me on social media, and I will be sure to respond accordingly. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I want all of you to be sure that you connect with at Sabrina Lowry on Instagram. I've pinned these flyers so that you all can see these upcoming classes. And also be sure to follow the Tech Evangelist. That is also another page that I manage, and we provide information on tech strategies, tech talk, tech tips, all things tech. Let's talk about it. If you would like one-on-one assistance and technical support, I would like to encourage you to book a consultation. I do provide free 30-minute calls. If you go to mysabrinalowry.com and click on book a call, or if you go to SabrinaLowryEnterprises.com to book a consultation, I will be happy to work with you and your organization to get those technology strategies set up so that you are successful in the future. Thank you so much for your time and your attention today. Share this video if you feel that this information is going to be beneficial to your organization. Tell your broker, did you know Sabrina Lowry was teaching these broker CE classes? I want to work with you. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will Talk to you soon. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.